Hello. And it's been a little bit since I've done one of these, since, well, life has sort of got in the way a little bit, and I was actually filming a larger video that will come out on Halloween. But with that aside, I'm gonna review another Fumo for you. So, another one that's based on a very popular character within the series, Koishi Komeiji. This one is a little filthy because I actually used this particular Fumo for said large project that's coming on Halloween, and stay tuned if you're interested in that sort of thing. So yeah, Koishi, she was the extra stage boss that appeared in Subterranean Animalism back in 2008. Unlike her big sister Satori, Koishi is a lot more well-defined. She has a definitive personality, often being cited as a playful and carefree spirit, pretty much like a child. Although she does lack any sort of self-awareness because, you know, her consciousness is sealed away, meaning that, well, empty head. And she's pretty much unconcerned with a lot of what's going on in her life. But she's not overly malicious or spiteful, despite what some would lead you to believe. What I do find interesting about Koishi's design, or rather color palette, is that it's actually Satori's color palette, but with a negative filter on it, and vice versa. I'm not sure if that was done by the design or not, but likely is, but I just think that's kind of cool. Over here, we can see that her third eye is represented with a ball with a ball like Satori. Although a difference between Satori and Koishi is that the strands connected to her third eye are actually thicker than that of Satori, which is kind of interesting. She's another one of those characters that has a removable hat. So, this one's got folds in it. There we go. And this is one of those hats that actually doesn't have a pillow inside, so yeah, it just fits on her like a glove. The main draw with her character is that because she has an unconscious mind, she possesses the power to manipulate the unconscious mind. So, yeah, possessing the power to manipulate the unconscious mind does make her come off as scary towards some people, but this is really just done unintentionally, which is kind of amusing, but also kind of sad. Another quirk of Koishi as a character is that because, well, going back to her unconscious mind again, this means that people tend to forget who she is whenever they look away from her. It's not made clear if this applies to Satori, but I hope for her sake that this is not the case, because Satori has said to express great concern towards her little sister. Overall, these attributes definitely make Koishi kind of a tragic character, and the Fumo does a good job of showing us of just, you know, how, you know, I guess, unassuming she is as a character overall. Not much else to say since she only had one mainline game, couple of spin-off appearances. One thing I did notice is that her shirt is actually depicted as maybe a more vibrant yellow, maybe closer to orange, while this one is more of a faded yellow, closer to her depiction in Subterranean Animalism, which is the game she debuted in. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. This one's a little hard to balance, it seems. And thank you for watching.